Welcome back. You're watching 5 News Tonight. Now, a new song with a very important story behind it. It's been recorded by Blur guitarist Graham Coxon, and it's called Falling. Have a listen.
You be who I could be, and I'll keep finding reasons.
Graham is with me now alongside Simon Gunning from the charity Calm, the campaign against living miserably. Graham, there's an important story behind this because it was written by, not you, but a guy called Luke Daniel. Tell me about him.
Well, Luke was a father like me. Our children are best friends. So we were in contact quite a lot, you know, at children's parties, etc., and trading a bit of small talk and all the rest of it. And I knew a bit about him. I knew he was very intelligent. I knew he was a great pianist. He was sort of concert standard pianist and loved to play Debussy and things like that. But I had no idea that he had written this song.
Did you talk music at all?
We didn't really, no. And he didn't even mention that he was a bit of a fan as well of stuff that I'd done in the past. We didn't really get to the stage to talk about anything much personal, even though, you know, I did know that he had some problems with chronic pain and issues that were caused because of that. And he was far too reserved to sort of say he was...
It's just a British problem, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
British malady. And unfortunately, it just all got too much for Luke and he took his own life.
Yeah, just over a year ago. And it was a huge shock. But at his funeral, they played this song which he had left behind, and to our knowledge, no one had heard it before, and they played it at the funeral. And I just thought it was beautiful, just devastating, really, that he'd kind of gone then, but he'd left this amazing message. Well, I thought it was a pretty advanced song and lyrically just such a universal message of sort of, well, it covers everything really. There is hope, but there are dark moments in the song as well.
And the problem is, Simon, that dark moments afflict men under the age of 45, well, a lot more than they should. Suicides like Luke's are the biggest killer of men in that age group.
They are, yeah. It's quite extraordinary, no matter how many times we say it and how many times we think about it, and that's kind of the reason why Calm exists. That figure of the single largest killer of men under 45, and the really shocking statistic of one man every 2 hours in the UK killing himself clearly shows there's something quite profoundly wrong going on.
And in drawing attention to that, you've used music. You've used songwriters and singers like Graham to get the message out there.
Yeah, we do. We do two things. We campaign tirelessly for societal change, and working with people like Graham is brilliant because we can get that message across to very large audiences and we can start to talk about this problem. We campaign very much with the lens of positivity, and allowing masculinity to be a positive force in society.
It's a really moving video as well. I mean, it's just... It does resonate, actually, not if you like music or not, but just seeing the kids playing, and there's images of guys just generally struggling, and frankly, we all go through that from time to time, don't we? Absolutely.
If it was just feeling blue one day, you know, we all do that, or some more sort of serious long-term depression. But the kids, I mean, this was made by Trinder Films. These are all friends. They all put a lot of effort in to make this video, and these are all kids we know. You know, and so yeah, it is a beautiful video. It turned out lovely. Yeah.
You must empathise with Calm's plight. I mean, I look, you know, your ups and downs when you were in Blur have been well documented. Is that something that sort of pulls you towards this as a cause, and especially now you're a dad? I mean, we all feel things when there are kids left behind, especially.
Yeah, especially if we're yeah, of course, it's heartbreaking. But yes, my experience of being with groups of men like bands for weeks on end is that men seem to get together for entertainment and to have a laugh and to get away from harsh realities and very rarely open up. And that's been the case over years of, you know, in close proximity on buses and things, going, you know, long journeys. But it's exhausting to keep up this positivity sometimes and this banter or whatever. It really is, and that can get you down in itself.
And that's the thing, Simon, just to finish off, I mean, whether you're in a world-famous band like Graham has been, or you just guy down the pub, it's the same for all of us, isn't it? We try and keep things, a lot of people keep things bottled up when they shouldn't.
Yeah, and it's a lot of the work that we've done over the last year has been about that, been about communication, but we go a lot deeper than that as well. So we run a helpline available 7 hours a day, 7 days a week for free. So we can help people at the point of crisis, but working with Graham and other people, hopefully we can help people never get to that point.
Really hope so, especially at this time of the year. It's a beautiful song. It's lovely to hear it. And actually, I should say the single is a double A side with Luke's original version as well, out today. Thank you both very much indeed.
Thanks.